United Nations predicts planet 8 billion person will be born on November 15, 2022. With this intriguing news, I thought we will look at the world population and growth. Population growth has become such a hot topic. Population Matters charity awarded Prince Harry and Meghan for limiting their family to only 2 children with £500,000 donation to a charity. On the other hand, Elon Musk is warning us about population collapse. Where do you stand on this issue? Are you for natural growth or controlling population in favor of saving the planet? First, let's see how we get to today's population and how long it has taken us to grow this far. There was only a billion of us in 1804, 2 billion by 1927, 3 1960, 4 billion 1974, 5 billion 1987, 6 in 1999, 7 in 2012, and now in 2022 we are reaching 8 billion. Since the 50s, on average, it took us about 12 years to add 1 billion to our population. Population growth has been on the decline since it peaked in 1968. I don't think it's news to most of us. But for the first time in modern history, the world population is expected to virtually stop growing by the end of the century, mostly because of falling global fertility rates. So, what is the population prediction going forward? By 2037, world population is expected to reach 9 billion and 10 billion by 2058. Population is expected to peak in 2083 at 10.43 billion. Then it started to decline from that point on, and by 2100 it will be 10.35 billion. Remember I told you we were adding about 1 billion to our population on average every 12 years since 1950s? It is changing. 8 to 9 billion is going to take us 15 years, but 9 to 10 billion is going to take 21 years. But we don't even know if we are ever going to reach 11 billion in the path where we are going right now. Let's look at the age group of the population. By 2100, we will have 3 times more seniors than we have today. Seniors are going to be the fastest growing demography in the next 80-85 years. Now let's look at where the population growth is coming from. European population peaked in 2020 with a population of about 747 million. North American population will peak in 2072 with about 692 million. South America will peak in 2055 with 492 million people. Asia will peak in 2058 with a population of 5.3 billion people. Africa will grow significantly by 2100 and will have a population of 3.92 billion people. But it may not have peaked yet. Oceania's population is expected to grow to 69 million by 2100. Again, Oceania hasn't peaked by that either. China is the most populous country. But by 2050, that will change. China will move to the second place, and India, currently in the second place, will become the number 1 country by population in 2050. United States of America is the 3rd most popular country now, and it will maintain the 3rd spot throughout the 2050 and then move to 4th place by 2100. Indonesia is in 5th place. It will move down to 6th place by 2050 and 7th by 2100. Pakistan is in 5th place and it's going to maintain its position throughout this century. Nigeria is in 6th place. By 2050, it will move 2 spots up, and by 2100, it will be the 3rd largest country. Brazil is the 7th largest country by population now. It will maintain the spot by 2050, but 2100 it will move down to 13th place. Bangladesh is in 8th place. By 2050 it goes down to 10 and 2100 further down to 25th spot. Russia now sits on 9th spot. It goes down to 19 by 2100. Mexico is in 10th spot. It goes down to 17th spot by 2100. Democratic Republic of the Congo becomes the 8th largest country by 2050 and reaches the 6th spot by 2100. Ethiopia currently sits at 12th, but it moves to 9th place by 2050 and 8th by 2100. Egypt, same thing, from 14th place right now, it takes the 9th spot in 2100. Tanzania sits on the 12th spot right now, but it moves the 12 steps and reaches the 10th position by 2100. I apologize for lots of graphs and numbers. I don't know if it's your thing. If it's not, I understand. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, let me know. I will try and clarify it. As you can see, the population growth is going to be in Africa, and Africa is going to be maybe the populous continent one day. Who knows? Stay tuned. Maybe we will look at, if you guys want, let me know. We will look at which countries in Africa that's going to have a significant growth. Thank you.